Publishing solves a visibility problem, but I solve that visibility problem with collaborative, community oriented book publishing. This is visibility through community, and it is super powerful. People experience publishing sometimes as a lonely world with disappointing results.
Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Emden, and I'm an accountability coach and the author of Get Resultsology, The Science of Getting Stuff Done. I work with people who run their own business. No boss, distractions everywhere, and never enough hours in the day. Together, we cut through the noise, sharpen their focus, and follow through on the big ideas that actually move the needle. That's what I call the momentum formula. Do it today, profit tomorrow, and repeat. So, if that sounds like the kind of breakthrough that you've been looking for, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am delighted to welcome our guest expert today, Laura DeFranco. Laura is the CEO of Brave Healer Productions, an award-winning publisher for holistic health, wellness, and business experts with a mission to help the world experience what's possible. I love that. Laura, welcome to Goalbusters.
Thank you for having me. I can tell this is going to be fun.
Oh, I hope so. God, talk about talking up. It's the only way down. The only way from now is down, isn't it? Whereabouts in the world are you?
I'm in Maryland in the US, kind of near DC.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for clarifying that. I was going to ask because I'm a bit of an ignorant when it comes to certain places in America. I've heard of Maryland, but I couldn't put a pin in the map. But I can now. All right, but I'm waffling. Should we do the questions instead?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll get the clock up on the screen. And there it goes. Laura, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
Oh, my ideal client. So she's a visionary entrepreneur in the health and wellness or maybe holistic business space. She runs a membership business model. She loves to partner with other visionary badasses to help the world experience what's possible. She's probably an event host, maybe an extroverted introvert like me. She's probably a mom. She is a superwoman for sure, with a mission that she's actively sharing with the world. So she might be somebody like my friend Anna Pereira, the founder of the Wellness Universe. Or she might be somebody like my friend Camille Miller, the founder of the Soul Professional Movement. So that's who she is.
Fantastic. That's very clear. Thank you very much. So what exactly is the problem or the problem that you solve for your ideal clients?
Well, publishing solves a visibility problem, but I solve that visibility problem with collaborative, community-oriented book publishing. This is visibility through community, and it is super powerful. People experience publishing sometimes as a lonely world with disappointing results, or maybe they feel like it's impossible to get the word out. But we have important world-changing work to get out into the world, right? That requires more than just getting your book out. It requires a community. So we help authors build their community and their business and get their book and work truly seen in a bigger way through this collaborative model. Books are a legacy business, so it's important to get visible with them.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm leaning in and hanging on your every word, but enough of me. What is one valuable free action that the audience can implement that will help them to solve that problem for themselves?
Well, you probably know, like I do, that there are a million strategies to get visible. You guys might feel exhausted from trying them all. I know I have burned out on all these things, but I would start by spending time on the one strategy that helps that prospective client get to know, love, and trust you more. And I'm going to give you an example for this. I created a regular event where people can come, get to know, love, and trust, and learn from me. The example is my Brave Healer Power Hour. It's a professionally moderated networking hour where you can pick my brain about all the things, writing, publishing, books, get to know my crazy ass, and then also network and build your business. So this hour event is one of my absolute favorite things to do because I'm full of passion for it. But it's also one of my most effective client funnels. So choose the thing that lights you up when you do it.
Yeah, I love that. Excellent advice. I've got nothing to add to that. I'll just make myself sound foolish if I try. So now that we have a better understanding of what you do, at least a little bit of a better understanding, and I always say that because it's my fault. You've only had 3.5 minutes. Can't possibly have a comprehensive understanding. Let's dive briefly, though, into goal busting. Could you share any tips or advice for someone looking to improve their productivity habits, please?
Oh, I love this topic. So listen, you guys, I know AI and automation can be a little scary right now. However, I have implemented project management tools that have absolutely changed my game. And they allow me to kind of get back out and do the business development that I need to do as the entrepreneur, the face of the business, rather than being back stuck in the weeds of all the little things that I'm trying to do. So SOPs, standard operating procedures. This is my new favorite acronym. Like, get your systems in place, right? You might look into an AI operating system, and just watch how you're going to buy back hours into your calendar with these kinds of tools. And I kind of just have to throw this in because I did love this question, but absolutely, first and foremost, take care of yourself before you do anything else for your productivity. My miracle mornings are how I survive as an entrepreneur and stay productive without burning out.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more. That's a message that I've heard many times. It's a message I write about in the book as well. If you don't have your health, if you don't mental and physical, then you can't get anything done. Not for very long. Anyway, all right. So I totally appreciate what you're saying there, and I agree with you. So final question is, what should I have asked you today that I didn't? And your answer, please, Laura.
Well, I could have gone in any direction with this one, but I wanted to talk to you about how you grow the brand and the business without burning out. I just kind of wanted to take that another step. This is the place I would shout naked from the rooftops if I could, right? I'm going back to the systems. When I documented the tasks and processes in our publishing business, I could start to delegate, which meant I could actually hire people and then keep my schedule to the important things that Laura is meant to do, like teach and coach, in our business. So as soon as that, as you realize it, you might have created a 24/7 job for yourself by becoming an entrepreneur. This gets scary. You have limited hours and limited energy. So document everything, organize it into systems, into a library of your systems and SOPs, and then start dabbling in your automations and your AI tools. Man, they're fabulous today, right? These days, you're going to see the light and maybe even get to unplug on the next vacation you take, right?
All right, so at this point, I always ask a follow-up question, and it's a really important one, and it's a three-parter today. So part one is, how can people reach you? Obviously, so they can get in touch with you. Part two is there like a valuable free resource that they could get from you? Because I always say sometimes people aren't ready to jump straight in and say, oh yes, I'm going to get in touch with Laura. That's a bit scary, especially if you're a little bit introverted and not sure. So getting to know their offer better is a good way of doing that. That's what the valuable free resource is. And a little bird told me, and I don't know where I got this from, but I think you've written quite a few books. You've actually, I believe you've written 16. Well, that's no surprise really, given what you do. Please, if there's any book you want to tell us about today, please, please, please. I love books. Always happy to hear about your books.
Thank you so much. Okay, so for the first two, it's bravehealer.com. You guys come on over because there's a contact tab and ways to schedule chats and talk to the publishing team and all the things, okay? And then on that same site is a beautiful free resource, the Brave Healer Resource Vault. So get access to the vault, because I have been pouring in trainings and masterclasses and pro tips for my author entrepreneurs in that vault. There's a little mini book writing session in there even, right? So come on in, get access to the vault. And then, yes, I love writing, Robin. Write Your Dream Life, 3 minutes to manifestation. What I did with Write Your Dream Life is I took my 30-year career as a holistic healer, physical therapist. I took my feng shui skills. I took my writing skills. I took all the things I had been doing as a healer and a writer, and I jumbled it all up and put some integration of those practices into Write Your Dream Life. So I hope you guys love it.
I love it already. 3 minutes to read a book. Oh, no, wait, that isn't quite what you meant. But that's fantastic. It sounds wonderful. Laura DeFranco, thank you so much for appearing on Goalbusters today. It's been an absolute delight and a pleasure. I could have sat and listened to you and asked you 100 more questions, but our format forbids. So I'll just say thank you so much again for appearing on Goalbusters.
I loved it, Robin. Thanks for having me.
You're extremely welcome. And remember, everybody, keep goal busting and make your future self proud. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination, and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.